was he eating? Better not be mine. Don't eat the cattle, or my chickens, or the dogs. I'll bring you whatever food you want. I'm not afraid of you, Mr. Bigfoot. No signs of Bigfoot in it.
Something we'll soon forget. There's more to life, we're told. This hunt is getting old, and so are we with wisdom tainted souls. We sleep the days away, take for granted all the moments that will fade into time. So she said, hold me tight and surround me with your love. When trees take flight in the black of the night, I need to know you're here by my side. Surround me as we face the unknown. I can't fly solo. Let's dance with the shadows under the moon. I'll go anywhere with you if you just surround me. Carve our names in on a tree. We'll seal our history. They'll know our love for decades, maybe even centuries. Take you under my wing, and to the skies we'll sing as we find what uncharted lands will bring. We sleep the days away, take for granted all the moments that will fade into time. But now we're living priceless. Surround me with your love. When trees take flight in the black of the night, I need to know you're here by my side. Surround me as we face the unknown. I can't fly solo. Let's dance with the shadows under the moon. I'll go anywhere with you. My vow to you is I'm nocturnally yours. just two lost souls underneath the moon.
Shit!
Mr. Bigfoot? It's me, Polly. I know you're in there. I can smell you. Brought you more food. I know you like that fried venison and my other gifts. Have you ever had canned venison? I made this myself. It's already cooked. I didn't see like a kitchen or any way you heat your food in there. You can just eat it straight out of the jar. Can I come in? I was hoping we could talk. Just a minute. Or 10. This is ridiculous. Why is it so tiny in here? Aren't you supposed to be like 10 feet tall? You don't mind if I smoke in here, do you? I gotta check on the herd while I'm out here. I won't stay for long. I think maybe some people think it's not important or considered work, but it is. The fences aren't great, so I gotta count them, make sure everyone's here, that they got water and food. There's been a couple times a longhorn gets their head stuck in the feeder, and both times I wasn't quick enough to catch it. They just thrash around until they break their own neck. One time, I found a mama who had miscarried and cast their wethers, and I still have nightmares about it. There's a lot of trouble they can get themselves in if you're not keeping an eye on them. I think some people think I just strut around here in the fields for show. You know, I film stuff and put it on YouTube, right? I don't know if you knew that or not. You've probably seen me filming, but I don't know if you knew why. I don't even know why sometimes. It's just this little voice in my head. But I haven't been filming as much as I usually do lately. I'm gonna tell you why. When Farmer Joe saw my episode 29, where I talked for a minute about him selling the dairy farm because it's not profitable anymore, at least it's not as easy as it is for the commercial farms around here now. Well, he had just one thing to say about it, and he said, "I wish you didn't have to film the piles of useless garbage everywhere." I told him I don't like it either, but it's unavoidable and unfixable. I only actually film like 10% of the farm and all of its messes. So, yeah, it happens to be in the background, but there's even more messes around here I've never shown. And then he said, you should tell your channel why everything is a mess. And I said, how? He said, tell them my dad did it, so viewers don't think I made everything into a mess. Tell them everything. I don't care. That's what he said. I told him, I care. If I told that whole story, your dad would be so mad at me. He said, so? Maybe he'll fix it then. He won't. But I told Joe, fine. I will tell them that your dad piled all the useless garbage around here, and that is the reason why the whole place is a mess and in disrepair. As an example of his shenanigans, but I don't think I should rant about everything. But I do think that Joe has a good point, and I don't want viewers thinking I'm okay with it either, or that he made the mess. The farm today is very different from how it was when I came here 12 years ago. Sometime after I got here, his dad went crazy. He got some friends who were a bad influence, and he wanted to be like them, so he did, and retired early. And he does a few things around here, so I should say semi-retired. Some days he wants to be retired, some days he doesn't. He and Joe both own the farm. His dad owns 100% of the farmhouse at the dairy farm where he lives, and no one, including Joe, can legally tell him what to do in that house, so he moved a bunch of homeless people in, and he calls them his friends. Joe gave up trying to kick them out a long time ago. I don't talk to them or even know their names. I try to smile and ignore them. Even though I actually work here, they don't. Bringing in more useless junk piles that they play on like a pack of monkeys while I work and try to film my farm life. Well, guess what? They don't want to be filmed. Of course. But I've been trying really hard to not film them this whole time. I've been putting videos on YouTube almost a couple years now. But they've been here for even longer than that, and I'm sick of it. This isn't my farm, but this is my life and my show, which are one and the same here on my channel, and I will not be stinking it up with their stupid story. So now I can tell Joe that I told the channel, but this is all I'm saying, and just this once. I'm gonna have to apologize right now to anyone who, if this creates more questions than answers for viewers, I expect there to be something along the lines of that in the comments, and I just hope people understand that if I don't respond with more details, it's because that's just the way it should be. And I'm not judging someone else's clutter. It's not that simple. Farms need piles of stuff, but not useless stuff, displayed everywhere, including the front of the farm, for this whole community to look down on. I've got some piles of stuff laying around, but I'm going to use it or build something with it. I try to keep it organized, but still, you know, some people might think I'm trashy or a little too... Some people think I'm trashy, a little too hardcore. But in my neck of the woods, I'm just the girl next door. Hey, I'm a redneck woman, I ain't no high-class broad. I'm just a product of my raising. I say, hey, y'all, and yeehaw, and I keep my Christmas lights on my front porch all year long. Oh, and I know all the words to every old Bocephus song. Some people look down on me, but I don't give a shit. I'll stand barefooted on my own front porch with a chicken on my hip, singing, I'm a redneck woman. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you know I do that sometimes. What was I talking about? There's a time and a place for playing with junk for fun, and it isn't 24/7 for days on end, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, when the barnyard needs scraped and there's unlimited things around here that need fixed that I don't know how to fix. Nope. They're playing on their junk piles. Night chores come along, playing on their useless piles. 3 a.m. I'm asleep, but they're not. They're frolicking in their garbage. At 3 o'clock in the morning, the whole world should be sleeping or milking cows. Anything else is nonsense. Unless you want to do field work before the sun gets too hot. That makes sense. Lately, it's made me not want to film anymore on the farm, which is annoying. But more importantly than that, it makes me not want to work on the farm, which is alarming. I want a serious farm channel. But more importantly than that, I want a serious farm life. For me to have either of those things, I need help, which I can't get from Joe. And it's not his fault, but it's just the truth. Look at my channel. It's a fucking shit show. Look at all my inconsistent videos. I need some leadership, guidance, direction. Look what happens when I'm left alone for too long with nothing but my imagination. I want to defend Farmer Joe when it comes to the state of the farm. I really do, because I know he's done everything there that he was supposed to since he could walk. But the situation now has long been far from what I expected when I got here. I thought it would be one big happy family working together for the next generation here. And for a while, it was. All the things Joe came up with to make more money for the farm, I was here for. And I did it all. Hops, hemp, beef. Well, he still got the beef herd, but it's not enough. He had to go work more than full time at a commercial cannabis farm down the road. I know you've probably heard me talk about that before. So now he makes more than enough money to keep his dairy farm running, but now he doesn't know how much longer he wants to keep the dairy farm because of how his dad is acting. And Joe has been paying for everything that the milk checks don't cover for a few years now, since before I started my channel. So when I started my channel, I thought maybe one day there will be some progress that I could show, but there's not. I hadn't really taken into account how or what I would film if he sold the farm, and I didn't know back then that he would be talking about it so much like he is now. So now I'm like, shit, there's just so many expenses to running this farm, and my salary is one of them. I ain't doing any of this shit for free, not unless I'm a farm wife. I don't think that every detail of everyone's life should be on the internet all the time. And that's really not the original vision I had for my channel. In real life here, I can be quite shy, which is all right, because in the culture of where I live, it's considered to be a positive character trait to keep your shit to yourself. Not just on the internet, but in your own real life community. Just go to work, be a good neighbor, keep things simple, and life is better for everyone. So we don't advertise anywhere the details of how our partnership here has evolved backwards over the past 12 years into what it is now. Which is how it's been since before I started my channel. When I started my channel, I really didn't know how things would end up here. I was hoping for a miraculous recovery, but I knew if there wasn't, my show would go on somehow. We still worked together all right. Not as good as we used to. And we're not compatible for anything more than that. I don't want to live without these herds, but I don't want to live without some other things too. Fucking love cows. But there's more to life than just cows. I should be telling all of this to a human. Like a friend in real life, not an invisible sasquatch, no offense. What's wrong with me? Where'd you go? I don't smell you. I'm sorry, did my story upset you? Well, you said you wanted to be my friend. Where'd you go? No. No, I should not. Who knows where it could go? I'd probably get lost.
I just want to talk to you!
What is this Sasquatch shit?
Stay away from my friend's kids! I just want to talk to you! I'm not gonna hurt you! Wait!
Hey,
Hey, how's your kids? I mean, where's your kids? I mean, how's your kids?
good. Just hanging out. I didn't hear your car pull in.
I walked.
4 miles? Wow.
I ran.
You ran?
Hey, Nay, are you ready for Halloween?
Oh my gosh. Well,
All your kids are inside?
yeah. You want to have a smoke?
Yeah.
All right. Nada, you watch the kids. So, what's up?
Things keep getting weirder at the farm. tell you as much as I can. So now I've got him locked in the room of the barn that's got those dried out relics of that old bull that had the 2 sets of, you know,
The Peni?
yeah, the Peni.
And the tunnel went straight to my farm?
No, it goes in every direction. It's like a maze. Everywhere. There's a whole nother world down there. There's a whole army of them. Luckily he liked my peace offering. You gotta give him something.
I don't have any amethysts. You can have my husband.
Jesus. Do you think that's necessary?
I don't play when it comes to my kids. You can have my husband. Oh, here's my neighbor again. He's been coming every day, bumming cigarettes. And those things are expensive. They're like $10 a pack. Oh.
Hey neighbor, you got a cig?
Yeah. Actually, they're in the parlor of the old milk house.
Over here?
Yeah. Right there.
Carve our names in on a tree. We'll seal our history. We'll know what the fuck? Take you under my wing. Into the skies we'll sing. As we find what uncharted lands will bring. We sleep the days away. Take for granted all the moments that will fade into time. But now we're living priceless. Surround me with.
About to trade my brother some spices for furs, like the good old days.
We can get a better look at him.
Is that a deer heart?
Gotta get pulled up.
It's recording.
Yep.
I'm laughing too hard. Yeah, I gotta be serious when I come out of here. Okay.
Okay, yep, it's all tucked into the...
Okay. Cut.
I ran. You ran? Hey, Nay, are you ready for Halloween?
Oh my gosh. Well, action.
Oh, wait. I thought you were running behind me.
Oh shit.
We don't got these in Hawaii.
No.
No.
Just keep your left foot hard on the brake.
You go a little bit faster.
It's not easy with the camera. Action.
I didn't write it down on the script. I thought of it later because we got to say the Peni. Otherwise, people are going to wonder why it was focused in on the Peni in there. People are going to think, what was that? Well, now this is where we mention what that was.
Ah, yes. In case they missed the previous show
So I'm gonna
about
say-
it.
And then you say, I don't play when it comes to my kids. He can have my husband.
Okay. After you stop laughing.
After I stop laughing.
Action!
Oh,